If you come in early, of course you'll be mining coins at a very, very low rate. In the beginning, when we started the mining back in January, the mining difficulty was only 5 tokens per coin. And this, of course, has changed a lot due to all the members who are coming in and starting to use their tokens in the packages and mine the coin. Of course, the mining difficulty has increased. So, for example, a member who was mining back in the days in January with a tycoon came out with something like 24,000 coins. Somebody who did the same exercise today would probably come out with something around 6,000 coins. So you can imagine then why a first mover advantage is very lucrative and why people do take that first mover advantage risk of joining such a new concept and a new company, because they do benefit. That is definitely why people do it. So anyways, what's really great to talk about today is, of course, I'm going to announce some new promotions that we're going to be running now, especially after we've had such an intensive period moving forward from the Macau event and the split there. So we're doing now a new promotion that goes out to the total network. I'll speak more about that a little bit later on. So if we look at our precious crypto coin, it's actually called One. So OneCoin is the umbrella that we work underneath, but the cryptocurrency itself is called OE, One. Now, this crypto coin that we are the founders of, because we are the ones who mine the coin together in a pooled mining environment, we have so far already achieved some fantastic goals. If you just think about it, when we started this, when we together started mining this coin, of course we were just something very, very small, like a little embryo. But since January, we have already come into the top 3 list of the largest cryptocurrency due to the fact that we are so many people mining this coin compared to the other coins out there that, of course, did not build an infrastructure of miners so quickly as we have. So we are already on the top 3 lists on the cryptocurrency industry, which is quite fantastic. And this is just since January. So what's going to happen to this coin or this currency if you think about it a year from now? Obviously, being part of the top 3, and actually we're the second largest on the Bitcoin, how difficult is it going to be for us to become number 1? I think it's going to be not easy, but it's definitely not going to be difficult, because we grow as a network, we grow as an infrastructure of miners. Every single day we're growing and growing and growing, which means that the more people who mine, more people who occupy the mining rigs and the pooled mining, it means that we do add value by putting more miners in there, and obviously the mining difficulty does get pushed up then, and this mining difficulty rate does reflect at this point in time the price in this early stage on the internal market, because obviously today there's not enough coins that have been mined, so we cannot go on to a public domain exchange and basically launch there, because we need, of course, liquidity. demand and supply are the factors that drive the coin like this. And we definitely need that liquidity. We need enough coins out there, and we need a demand out there as well among merchants, etc. So all these good things are already being produced. It's in the making of, and it's still the kind of early days. We've had 1 year so far, so it's the first infant year of OneCoin has been passed already. We passed it on the 27th of September this year. That was actually the month, and that was the first year that we actually have been doing this OneCoin and also the mining. So it's quite fantastic that we've passed that, because most of these kind of networks or companies, even concepts, even if it's not driven by a network in terms of getting it popular, it's always very, very tough in any entrepreneur venture the first year. The first year is normally the most sensitive year and where the risk for failure is the highest. So congratulations to Dr. Rusha. Congratulations to all of us who have successfully passed that milestone. So phase one is definitely something we can look back and be proud of, and we can say that we have left phase one, and now it's time to go into phase two of the development of OneCoin and also the development of the cryptocurrency One. How we can use this cryptocurrency, how will it be sort of handled with the merchants, etc. There's so much content packed into phase two, so it's definitely a very exciting time, and it's also a time for us to spread our wings into new markets. We do have obviously a very high penetration of Chinese miners. Also, we have, of course, in Southeast a lot of miners into OneCoin and Europe as well. But it's time for us to spread the wings, and because this needs to be a global infrastructure, because this coin of this cryptocurrency is used for not only an exchange and speculative purposes. That's only one element of it all, but it actually, if we think about it, it's an infrastructure of payments. This one currency is basically a way for us to send and receive globally and also instantly. This is, of course, only one of the benefits of cryptocurrency per se, the actual remittance corridors or the remittance business, which is a huge business for the banks. And obviously, having something like this, we can then use this cryptocurrency as a vehicle for sending and receiving funds. Now, also what we've done, of course, in just this small time since January, we have successfully mined 355 million coins, which is a big amount of coins. Now, we know, of course, that there is 2.1 billion available solutions. So this represents, of course, only around 15 and 16%, something like that. If you think about it, it's not even been a year in terms of the mining. The mining started in January, and there's still 355 million coins that's already been minted out. And the rigs, as we know them, they only produce what the algorithm tells them to produce. So it's not a matter of just putting more servers in there, it mines faster. Everything is designed as its algorithm has been set for this cryptocurrency. So this, of course, ladies and gentlemen, is not a short-term project. We do need to get out as much coins. We need to mint out as much coins as possible before we up for the public to have a look at this, because actually value remains with the miners. Now, if you're mining out, you're minting out these coins, and once then go onto a public exchange, you become the supply. So when you're the supply, the rest will become the demand. So this is how it works. So definitely we are in a fortunate situation to have the possibility to do all this mining before anybody else on the internet can touch this. Once it does go onto a public domain, the blockchain becomes also very visible for everybody, which basically means that then anybody could also then at that point in time start mining coin directly. So this is one of the advantages why you also join this concept called OneCoin. Not only to mine out the cryptocurrency one, but also, and actually more, because you get the right training through the One Academy. The One Academy does bring you through the whole industry of finance, trading, moreover looking into these kind of asset classes like cryptocurrency. So it's a fantastic concept, and this is why most people who have had this opportunity in front of them, they've embraced it quite quickly, and they've also really brought on their people from other networks, etc. They start grabbing the information, start grabbing the value, and start making some real money. So definitely we have had a lot of good things that's happening in phase two, and in phase one, and now moving up to phase two, we obviously are going to see a lot of new content coming out of that, and what we can do with our precious. But in the meantime, we have to remember that the mining opportunity is the core opportunity. So keep on mining, keep on letting all your relatives or friends or business partners or anybody you actually bump into who understands currency is an interesting opportunity, let them also become a part of the mining, because it's important that they get this opportunity. Everybody should have this opportunity to mine. Okay, so regarding the One Card, I'm not sure if everybody knows what the One Card is, but the One Card is the MasterCard that is connected to the OnePay wallet. Now, the OnePay wallet is an e-wallet where we can withdraw commissions, where we can hold funds, and at a later stage where we can actually hold also One as a cryptocurrency, which means that the card, which was announced and showed during the Cow event, and some already got their hands on a card there in Macau. These cards are now available, and you check them through the OnePay e-wallet. So you need to go through the KYC process through the e-wallet. Basically there, when you're approved, you have the right to get a card. Now, what's also quite interesting with the One Card is that One Card gives us an opportunity to even talk to people who are outside of the network. Now, if they like the One Card concept connected with the OnePay wallet as a concept, now if they sign up for that successfully, we get a referral commission on that. So that is something very interesting, and there'll be more information, of course, coming out, because the next question obviously will be, well, how much? So there'll be a lot more information coming out on the single referral commission based on the one card and the one pay wallet. So that's some interesting developments for sure. Do go through the KYC. For everybody who doesn't know what KYC is, it basically stands for Know Your Customer. So it's a basic process whereby the same as if you would open a bank account today, or even if you would open an account with, for example, Coinbase, which is trading with Bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies, you would have to go through a KYC process. So you have to show your identity through a passport and show that you have a valid address through some kind of utility bill. That's how simple it is. Okay, moving on to what we did launch also in Macau, which is a new product and a very cool product actually. This is the OneCoin Cloud. Now, for everybody who understands what a cloud is, it's a drive on the internet where we can store things. So for all people who have, for example, Apple and Macs, they have the iCloud. Now we have the Coin Cloud. And why do we have that? Well, obviously, this particular cloud storage service is not like any of the others. This one has a military encryption technology, which basically encrypts everything that you've stored onto this cloud. So it could be passwords, it could be any sensitive data that you hold on this OneCoin Cloud. And the encryption technology makes it impossible for anybody in terms of trying to hack into the system and get your passwords or anything like that. It encrypts the whole situation with your cloud. So this is something very special and a very good company who does this OneCoin Cloud. They're actually very famous. And this is something that I think all of you should have a look at, because you can get basic free access to the cloud just by having any OneCoin package. So obviously you can also then upgrade to a better status in terms of a plus package, and you can get the absolute highest encryption level and the most data. So it could be anything you want to store there, but in today's society where we have so many different smartphones and we have laptops and we have iPads and we have all these different devices who carry certain information which are important, you can then connect all these devices into the OneCoin Cloud and have everything synced up and up properly, which is fantastic. So if you would lose, for example, you would still have all your information on the cloud. It could be photos, it could be any type of data that you have on your phone. So I recommend you guys to have a look at that. And again, this was just launched back in Macau. There was a presentation by the guys there from that company. We're doing this OneCoin Cloud, and it's really interesting stuff. So there'll be more information on that, and ask your uplines how to get more information. But there will be some more information coming out on how you can actually get your hands on a free access, and then later, of course, how you can upgrade to a plus package and get the highest encryption level on your account. Okay, so we have, with the One Academy, some very hot topics. What's actually happened with the One Academy since it started back in September last year? It's actually worked parallel to whatever we were doing with the coin and all these things. One Academy has beefed up its content. It's become so much more professional. They are real professors from European universities who are creating content through video, etc. And they are the ones who are now handling the content of the One Academy. So like university professors, like for example, this Professor Marchev, he is putting new content onto each and single level that we have, 1 to 6. And basically right now, level 1 and level 2 have received new fresh material by Mr. Professor Marchev, and I think you all should check it out because it's really good stuff. And yeah, this is One Academy is definitely becoming like a real academy and a standalone thing. So it's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. And we do have 6 levels today. Obviously, the 6th level goes into the premium account. And this is material where you will learn a lot about how you can earn more from trading, how you can earn more from cryptocurrency industry, what are the signals you should be looking at, when is the right time to sell, when is the right time to buy, things like this. Like it's definitely a course that is worth really a lot. So you should all go through it. It's very good things. And when you have done those levels, don't forget to do the quiz. There is a quiz connected to each level, and once you do go through the quiz, you can either pass and receive a certificate, or you can redo the quiz again until you pass. So it's a multiple choice quiz. And of course, if you have those certificates from the One Academy, this makes you much more professional also in your approach when you're building your business, when you're building your network, miners and people who really want to come in here. You can just show them that, look, I've done level 1, I've done level 2, I've done level 3, I've done level 4, I've done level 5, and I've done level 6 of the One Academy. So you definitely know what you're talking about when you're explaining cryptocurrency to others, when you are also explaining trading strategies and certain hot topics like that. So this is why I recommend all of you to go through the One Academy. Of course, extensive material there that's also being translated into more languages, but as it's so vast amount of information, it of course also takes time to get all the languages out there. So a recommendation from my side, even if you're an old member back in November, December, January, go back to the One Academy and just go through it. Once in a while, just go through it. It'll make you more professional in your way of communicating with people about cryptocurrency in general, but also how you feel about the whole industry and all these things. So it's very good. I really recommend it. You also find, of course, the One Academy content in the OneCoin back office. It's in the menu to the left at the very bottom. So you can just go there and start learning to earning. Okay, now the highlight of today's State of the Nation. I know I've had a lot of the leaders ask me for what's going to happen with some new promotions, what can we do, etc., etc. Of course, we have had promotions running already, but as it is today, today's the 8th of October, we do announce the following official promotions starting as of today. So, new promotions. We do still keep the 10+1 premium. 10+1 basically means if you bank 10 premium codes into the company, you will receive 1 extra premium code. So you have to think about what, how, and when. You cannot just slowly bank in 3 or bank in 5. You need to accumulate 10 and then you'll get 1. That's how 10 plus 1 works, okay? And the same goes for the tycoon. So 10 tycoons, you get an extra tycoon. Now, what we've also done here is, because the situation with the strategy that we were talking about before when it comes to tycoon upgrading into a premium equaling the 4 splits, we extend that because it really is something that people really like, and they've been asking for it, and they said, well, why'd you stop this now, etc. So we will extend this tycoon upgrade to premium strategy, basically giving you 210 tokens in the base before the split, and then of course you have 4 splits on top of that. So you come out with maximum amount of tokens available for you, and of course this is also the thing where you can go mining directly. So this makes it a very powerful strategy, and a lot of people who really embrace that strategy are very happy to benefit from all those tokens being split at the same time as they are mining. Another new package, which is very nice, is the 6+3. So if you do 6 premiums, you will receive 3 pro traders. So if you bank in 6 premium codes to the company, you will receive 3 pro trader codes. Now, what is very important is when you talk to accounting, when you report into the company, you actually need to send in what codes belongs to what payment. So for example, if I have 6 premiums, I would then in my Excel file to accounting, I would put the 6 premium codes that I've sold, and I would say that this bank wire belongs to these 6 premium codes. That is how you can easily communicate with accounting and easily get those extra 3 pro trader codes. The same goes for the 10+1 on the premium and 10+1 on the tycoon. Now, when it comes to Coin Vegas, there was also a lot of information coming out of the Macau event, and there'll be some special Coin Vegas webinars and also some meetings later on, because Coin Vegas is also one of those opportunities where we can build a two-faced business. So for example, if I have a position, I can build OneCoin business. At the same time, I can build a Coin Vegas business on the same position, meaning that I can actually, if I hold the tycoon status, I can max out up to 35,000 euros on both businesses. So it basically means 70,000 euros per week on one position if I successfully had built both my OneCoin business and my Coin Vegas business. So this is definitely interesting, and we need to learn more about Coin Vegas and what we can do there. So we are going to have some more specialist webinars, and for all you guys who actually have been involved in some kind of online gaming companies before, I'm sure you do have some good contacts there, and please contact me also, the leaders who know me, if you want to set up some kind of Coin Vegas online seminar. We can actually do and invite a lot of people to that seminar that like this type of business. We can then do some good online meetings there to get it going. So this is definitely going to be like a new start for a lot of people who already have maxed out their positions with OneCoin and really want to move into something like an online gaming situation. So there's also a promotion there. Basically, the champion package, which is the biggest package in Coin Vegas, there you do get 6+1. So if you bank in 6 champion codes, you will receive 1 extra champion code. Now that is actually a very, very aggressive promotion. The champion codes are worth 5,000 euros each, and this is something that a lot of the leaders, they use it to stimulate also their network. So they either cash it out and they do something special with it or travel with the money, or they just basically reinvest those codes directly down in their network and start earning those big, big commissions. So this is how you should use these promotions benefit to be able to run, to be able to grow your network in a fast and good manner. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was the State of the Nation of 8015. I am very happy to give you this updates, and I hope most of you on the call speak English, because that is the language that we do have on these State of the Nations. Of course, OneCoin is represented in 194 countries, so obviously it's very difficult for me to speak all those languages. So we just stick to the language that we can handle properly, which is English on the State of the Nation. Now, if there's any other type of languages being spoken or they don't understand this, you need to then translate this information, and you can actually do your own webinars with your people in your own local language. So if you do need these State of the Nation presentations, just let me know and I can send it to you, and you can actually translate them into your local languages and give the updates that way yourself. We also record these State of the Nations, and the company does put them up onto the YouTube channel as much as they can. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Again, State of the Nation is every Thursday, every single week. I am your host, Sebastian Greenwood. I'm the first guy in the network, and we do these State of the Nation calls 11 Hong Kong time and 5 p.m. Central European time. I'm very glad to see that there's so many people on these calls, and I hope you guys are having a great, great week. Please work with these promotions as much as you can and really start pushing now, because remember, the more we push, the closer we are to a split, the closer we are to more coins in our wallet. So keep on pushing, everybody, and I will see you on the next State of the Nation. Take care and God bless.